My academics are poor. What do I do? How do I justify that in the interview? The bigger extension of this is not only are my acads poor, I spent an extra year graduating. I had quite a few backlogs. I had to clear it. I just about 3 weeks ago I cleared my exam. Any of that? How do I? What do I do to say in the just interview? There is no great answer for this. Fine. So there is no brilliant way where you can come out smelling of roses. Most often, very frequently, academic record is poor because you've not thrown in the effort. And so that's one or two things to not do. Don't blame the system. Don't blame somebody else. Don't blame your professors, friends, peer group, any of that. This is going to be the answer. The best answer is going to be enormously about how much responsibility you take. And so it is not a confessional. You don't have to say I completely messed up, I'm good for nothing, I lost my way, none of that. But you cannot stay away from responsibility. Look at you have to spin it in some form, but don't try to be too cute. Don't say this is not such a bad record if you've got a 6.3. Fine. So you have to accept that some mistakes were made. You have to take responsibility for it. You have to say, I have worked on it. That's why I cleared my backlog. You have to say, I've learned my lesson. I will not repeat this again. In some form, these aspects have to come into your answer. And so, I'm going to give you a broad overview answer. And I cleared my exams. Class 12 was a big high. I finished and got into a fantastic college. I was tasting freedom for the first time. So I ended up not spending sufficient time on my acads. It came back to bite me. I picked up arrears in my third semester and my fourth semester. I realized how much of a mistake I had made and then scrambled in my fifth and sixth semesters to clear all of them off. I graduated along with my batch, albeit with these two SAPs thrown in. I got into a good job. It was completely my own. I should have had the sense to balance my freedom and my academic priorities. I didn't. Having said that, I've learned a lot from this. I can say for sure that never again will I make a blunder with prioritizing my things. My top two things in my life will never get compromised because of item number 7, 8, 9. So hopefully if I get here, I'll have a good track record while also doing a bunch of other things. So that's an answer where you're going to say, it is my fault. I probably got carried away. I have learned my lesson. I've shown how I've work through this. I'm ready to launch myself again. I will not make these mistakes again. And so don't try to be too cute. Oh, there was a tough academic system. My peer group was very tough. And the professors were out to get me. I just flunked 4 papers. It's not the end of the world. No cocky answers. No absolute guilt tripping. I am the worst candidate type answers. No desperate answers. It's a tough question to answer. Practice it well, but just to have all these components. Keep that in mind. If you spent an extra year in academics, then it is even tougher. It has to be very similar. There you have to go very aggressively on, look, I made a mistake. I made a bunch of mistakes. They came back to haunt me. I paid the price. Hopefully, I'm now ready to grab any second chance that comes my way. I want to make sure that I don't make this mistake ever again, and I'm confident I'll stick on and maintain a good academic record after this from here on. And so it's a tough question. Get enough practice. Don't try to be too cute. Right? Best wishes.